Our Eagles Autism Foundation, I think, has evolved into the most successful sports philanthropy, maybe in the world.
The Eagles Autism Foundation has reached new heights, and it all begins here.
Welcome to the Eagles Autism Challenge!
So we are bringing you inside the Eagles Autism Challenge like never before.
What's poppin'?
Hey.
Let's get a picture.
Do you want to get a picture?
Yeah.
And showing you the incredible ways Eagles Autism is inspiring our region, from sunrise on the beach.
Let's get started, top of the map.
To tailgates at the link.
The Eagles Autism Foundation is one of the better charities in the country and maybe in the world.
To business leaders across our region.
It is quite impressive, and yeah, it actually brings a smile to me as well.
Awareness has become action, due in part to the work of Eagles Autism.
Eagles Autism Foundation. I always dreamed when I bought the team that a sports organization could be that influential and dynamic and have that value, and we've really achieved it.
This is our annual Awareness to Action Eagles Autism Challenge special, and it starts right now.
Awareness to Action, the Eagles Autism Challenge special, is presented by Lincoln Financial.
Hello and welcome everyone inside our NBC 10 studios for our Awareness to Action, the Eagles Autism Challenge special. I'm Kelsey Kushner.
And I'm Lena Tillett. Over the course of the next hour, we're going to show you the ways Eagles Autism has taken action across our region and the globe. And the best of that action is 1 month from today at the 9th annual Eagles Autism Challenge. So again, the event is 1 month from today, Saturday, May 9th at Lincoln Financial Field. And as you can see there at the bottom of your screen, we have a graphic that includes all the event specifics. It also includes a QR code that you can scan at any time to support our team, Team Peacock, at this year's challenge.
Since returning to an Look at these numbers, a record close to 7,300 participants last year. More participation means more funds. In 2021, the challenge raised $2.7 million. Last year, more than $10 million. Every single dollar goes to groundbreaking autism research and community projects in our region. And the challenge brings together Eagles players, coaches, and fans like no other event.
With a closer look at what fans can expect, NBC 10's Brian Sheehan brings us inside last year's record-setting challenge.
Super Bowl champions.
Yes, that Super Bowl trophy made year 8 pretty great for the Eagles Autism Challenge.
It's cool to see everyone here involved and excited to ride, excited to fellowship and come together for a great cause.
Go Birds!
It's obviously a great cause, something that's close to us with Mr. Lurie and everything, so it's great to see everybody out here.
The message from fans at this sold-out event, ride like a champion today. So Eagles Entertainment did, literally.
You guys like for real ever?
Never.
No?
No.
The only thing I can beat you at is what we're doing right now.
Providing a first-of-its-kind all-access look at Eagles players as they cruise down the same streets they paraded down in February.
It's something that's really important to our organization. So it's cool to see the city come together, for a great cause.
Up-close moments like this with Jordan Mailata mean the world to Eagles Autism supporters Rachel and her daughter Elora.
This is my second year doing it, and it's just something that's super important to the community. I have friends and family members who have autism, and it's a great way to raise awareness while also having fun and a great time.
Jeffrey Lurie's vision created Eagles Autism, and he led the way once again in year 8. The team's chairman is setting an example his players have taken to heart.
It's amazing to give back, and it's amazing that Eagles Autism Challenge is a part of the organization. It's not just an outside thing. It's something that our owner really cares about and really dives into.
Everyone wants to have a meaningful connection with this team, and the Eagles Autism Challenge has been a perfect vehicle to do that. And we're seeing that to the tune of over 7,000 participants, a record, 43,000 donors, but more importantly, we've raised $10 million to support autism research and care.
At its core, this event helps raise autism awareness and spurs action. Chris Romanelli, an Eagles season ticket holder and part of Team STM 25, epitomizes that.
My daughter was struggling with school, and by learning what the Eagles Autism are about, I was able to advocate for my daughter and get her the help that she needed. It was the Eagles Autism Foundation that made me learn what to look for and to ask the right questions.
That's the real-life impact Eagles Autism, led by the annual challenge, aims to produce. I'm Brian Sheehan, NBC 10 News.
Oh, this is so incredible, empowering families. And even though the challenge is 1 month away, there is still time for you to register a team. Just scan the QR code you see on the screen right there. The challenge gets a lot of help, by the way, by Lincoln Financial as the presenting partner of this event, something they've been for almost a decade. The challenge has been such a good one.
We want to welcome you to the 2023 Eagles Autism Challenge.
John Kennedy is the Executive Vice President and Chief Brand Officer of Lincoln Financial, which has been the presenting sponsor of the Eagles Autism Challenge for 9 years.
It is literally one of my favorite days of the year. I just love the smiling faces. Like, everybody is in a good mood, whether you're crossing the finish line, right, whether you're walking, you're running, you're biking, whatever it is, just to see everyone with a smile on the face.
We saw those same smiles this week at the Lincoln Financial offices as the organization held a fundraiser for Eagles Autism. And while the challenge is their biggest day, support of Eagles Autism doesn't stop.
We're not asking them to, to participate. They really do it because they think about, the goal at hand. The sense of community that people feel when it comes to this is just awesome. Our employees love it. They really, truly love it. And we'll start right after the challenge next year thinking about what we're going to do for the following year.
Every dollar the challenge raises goes back to autism-related efforts in the form of community grants or to support cutting-edge research to try and unlock the mysteries of autism.
When you think about, just the advanced research that you get and everything that, that really Jeffrey and Ryan has been able to accomplish, it's easy, right? Because, it's real, it's happening. Like, every year, Eagles, the autism awareness is going to get better.
It is my absolute pleasure to introduce our CEO and our chairman of the Philadelphia Eagles, Mr. Jeffrey Lurie. Let's give it up.
Lincoln Financial's found a partner in Jeffrey Lurie and Eagles Autism. Jeffrey's mission has inspired Lincoln Financial to present the challenge for close to a decade.
We're all people that come from Omaha, Nebraska, from Greensboro, North Carolina. So it's just a ton of fun. And I just, but what gets me every year is just everybody smiling. Everybody looks happy. And it's for just an amazing, amazing cause.
Keith Jones, NBC 10 News.
So joining us live in studio, as she does every year, is the executive director of the Eagles Autism Foundation, the one and only Ryan Hammond. Hello, thank you so much for joining us today.
I'm so excited to be here.
I'm
Our
sure.
1 month countdown.
I was going to say, you guys have a lot going on. And as we reflect on the last year, what's the latest with the Autism Foundation?
It's incredible to think about what Jeffrey's vision was in 2018, to launch the idea of bringing people together and raising millions of dollars, and to see where we are today is nothing short of amazing. So, here we are going into our 9th year. We've raised over $50 million. Every single dollar is making a difference. It's changing lives. We're funding research, we're funding postdoctoral fellowships, we're funding community grants. So we're addressing future needs by solving breakthroughs in pharmacological treatments and interventions. We're serving real time with employment opportunities. It's just been truly transformational. And I think without Jeffrey's leadership, we would not be in this situation. And in addition to this investment, he also founded Lurie Autism Institute in the last year. So for him to own $100 million of philanthropy in autism because of his leadership is just unmatched.
And it's in its 9th year. We have 1 month away. What are some of the new and exciting things that people can expect?
Yeah, so, Philadelphia is going to be the place to be this summer, especially with World Cup coming, but it starts with the Eagles Autism Challenge. So some of the enhancements we did is we went all in on the 10-mile ride. So most of our players are doing that ride. We were just talking about, I was challenging you.
I don't know. I'll try.
Yeah, but you know, when you're riding down, the roads are completely closed this year. So you're going to be down Broad Street. You're not going to have to worry about rules of the road. You can kind of relax. You can enjoy some conversations with our players. I know some of them will have 360 cameras on, so you get some fun sound bites with them. Get to the art museum, ride back, and celebrate at Lincoln Financial Field. So we won't be on the field celebrating, but we'll be doing a complete stadium takeover. So you'll end on Pepsi Plaza. We'll expand into the concourses and then in both of our clubs. And the one thing that will remain the same is our entire Eagles organization will be there. Our friends, the Kelseys, will be there that are incredible advocates. And we're hoping all of you will be there too.
And you guys also have a lot of new partnerships this year, right? Can you talk to us about some of what those are?
Yeah, absolutely. We continue to grow, and Lincoln Financial, shout out to John Kennedy and his leadership. He's been an incredible champion. In fact, his wife raises money by charging people to use the restroom in their tailgate.
Nice.
And so she's bringing thousands of dollars by providing a bathroom experience. And leading into that is one of our newer relationships with Torque. So we worked with them all off season on really expanding our inclusion efforts at the stadium, where we are moving into inclusive hygiene. So in addition to being able to take a break in the sensory room, we've made sure that we've done a redesign, completely leaned into innovation with what are the challenges of accessing the restroom as someone on the spectrum. The lights, the sounds, just like the visuals and the smells, all of that has been addressed through this partnership with Torque. And we're so excited to announce what that looks like coming up and for folks to be able to engage. And then we also have a new partner that's, well, I shouldn't say new, an expanded partnership with Five Below.
Amazing.
So they have a new president of their foundation, John Crusoe. He is so innovative, and we talked about what we can do together. They're a Philadelphia brand. Obviously, the Eagles are iconic as well in this city. And what we did is we worked on a partnership for Five Below to be able to provide sensory bags at all of our guest services and our sensory rooms and all of the events that we mobilize. So Five Below is already authentic when it comes to these sensory products. So to be able to provide them to folks, you know, that are coming to any event at the stadium or, you know, the All Abilities clinics that we're hosting, we're really driving accessibility with a partner that's already authentic in this space. So excited about what's going to come with Five Below and just all of the people who join us that are so called by the mission to serve the community and make sure that all abilities can be celebrated.
And you have some news for us. What is that news?
I do. So another one of our partners that's longtime partner is Norion, and they continue to have generosity that is unmatched. And tonight, you'll see a feature about their support with our All Abilities Clinic, but most importantly, their commitment to help other people meet their fundraising goals. So Norion has agreed to a $250,000 match.
Amazing.
Where every person who starts their donations today will be matched dollar for dollar until they hit their fundraising goal. The cap will be $5,000. So if you want to sign up for the 5K today and you have to raise $350, if 10 friends give you $20, Norion's going to match it. You'll surpass your goal, and you'll be there with us on May 9th celebrating the Eagles Autism Challenge with Jalen Hurts, you know, Devontae Smith, all of your favorite friends, Swoop, Cheer, and you.
And it's just 10 miles, so we'll be fine, right?
10 miles, Kelsey.
10-mile bike ride. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ryan. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, of course. Thank you to our friends at NBC, and thanks to all of you.
All right, we'll be right back after this. The Eagles Autism Foundation has made their sensory room mobile. In conjunction with Culture City, the organization now has a sensory activation vehicle outside Lincoln Financial Field. The vehicle, located at Pepsi Plaza on game day, has many of the same options that exist inside the sensory room at the Link. A great option for families attending an Eagles game who just need a break. And that sensory room concept is growing in conjunction with the TGR Learning Lab at Cobbs Creek Golf Course in West Philadelphia last September.
Now, that location has a special connection to Eagles Autism. NBC 10's Aaron Baskerville has the story.
From renderings.
We are underway!
To reality.
In this space, we have a community robotics team. Students can use a 3D printer.
Meredith Foote, Executive Director of the TGR Learning Lab in West Philadelphia.
Words can't describe the feeling of having this physical facility in this geographic area, it's a dream come true. This is open to any student in the greater Philadelphia region. So we are really excited about our partnership with the Eagles Autism Foundation because it allows us to be inclusive.
That inclusivity now includes a wellness room, one that at this very moment is going from this to this.
The Eagles Autism Foundation prioritizes excellence, and that's what we do here as well. And so the exemplars that they have are what we want here.
Through its community grant program, the Eagles Autism Foundation is partnering with the TGR Learning Lab to create the Wellness Room. The sensory room inside Lincoln Financial Field serves as the template.
What we found was it was unique in a way that they're serving an underserved community. They're providing access to incredible resources like teaching podcasting and STEM and workforce development. But one of the things that was missing was really supporting the neurodiverse community. So when they recognized that as a need based on kind of their programming that they had over the summer, trying to serve all abilities became a challenge. And so to be able to put it forth an application for us to visit and review and see they have this incredible space, and a missing piece would be that sensory inclusion. To invest in building a sensory room really was the perfect fit.
The Cobbs Creek Foundation also plays a major role. The state-of-the-art driving range at Cobbs is now open, and it's attached to the Little Horse Tavern. Little Horse is the nickname of Charlie Sifford, who broke golf's color barrier. Charlie learned the game at Cobbs, an inclusive public course, which is why inclusivity for the neurodiverse community means so much.
Cobbs Creek has always been based on inclusion, going all the way back to when the golf course opened in 1916. It was open and inclusive of people of color and women, like other clubs and courses were not. So our mission is to be inclusive and open and accessible to everyone, and we want that to stand here in the TGR Learning Lab for kids too, so that they know they can come have all of these incredible programs in STEAM, educational enrichment, but they can also feel welcome, and we have facilities for them.
They recognize that people who showed up had autism, had different needs, and I think that's where, when you look at the Eagles organization and how the foundation under Jeffrey's leadership has set out to be the most inclusive organization, that's one of those things where I say we get to bring people along with us.
A legendary golf course with an unmatched history for all, now allowing learning for all in West Philadelphia. Aaron Baskerville, NBC 10.
God bless America. Jason Kelsey's efforts at the shore have raised more than $1 million for Eagles Autism. But his better half is making the Shorebirds event an all-day affair.
We're here to have fun. Let's get started. Top of the map.
Kylie Kelsey's efforts to turn autism awareness into action. Next.
We've raised close to $9 million for at-risk youth in our community because of you. Thank you so much.
That's Eagles Hall of Famer Ron Jaworski. His Jaws Youth Playbook Foundation donated $25,000 to the Eagles Autism Foundation last season.
Thank you. Yeah.
Jaws' involvement in our region is wide-ranging, from prom dresses to Thanksgiving drives to bike giveaways around the holidays. The Birds Hall of Famer has always focused on our region's youth, which is why partnering with Eagles Autism is so impactful to him.
Autism is on the rise. Jeffrey Lurie's on a mission, the owner of the Eagles. And I felt that it was an opportunity to help out Mr. Lurie and all the things that he's doing to help defeat autism and at least limit the risk of autistic children. So it's what we do. We help kids, and autism needs to be funded properly, and we're doing that.
Oh my goodness, making such an impact, right? So from one Eagles legend to another, Jason Kelsey's willingness to do just about anything. Yep.
Oh,
right.
There it is.
There's the moment.
There it is.
Anything to bring awareness to Eagles autism is unmatched. Where do you think he got those?
I don't know.
We've been part of each year. We've been part of it as he welcomes thousands of Birds fans to Ocean Drive and Sea Isle for a Shorebirds fundraiser.
Yeah, but this year it's his better half, Kylie Kelsey. She started the day in her own unique way. Jacqueline London has this NBC 10 exclusive.
That's the energy we've come to expect from Jason Kelsey's annual
annual Shorebirds Eagles Autism Foundation fundraiser each year. But this year,
we're here to have fun. Let's get started. Top of the map.
Kylie Kelsey toned things down to start the day.
I am not really the beer drinking type, so I had to flex in here, leverage my not gonna lie real ones, and get out here for some yoga today to kickstart the day and make a small contribution of $100,000.
Release the tension in your jaw. Like, get rid of anything that doesn't belong on your mat with you right now.
That's Cheryl Parenti of Stride Spin and Fitness, leading a yoga class on the beach in Sea Isle.
Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it go.
Well, actually, my mom is the yoga instructor, Cheryl, and I love the Eagles. I really wanted to do it. I love doing my mom's classes, so it's kind of a perfect combination.
Today has been absolutely amazing. We're just so excited to support the Eagles Autism Foundation in this way, and we're so grateful that the Kelseys trusted us with this event, and we're just here doing what we love in the place that we love, supporting a community that we love, so it's awesome.
The sold-out event made up mostly of women, but Kylie's husband Jason and his good buddy and former Eagle Bo Allen decided beach yoga was the perfect way to start the day.
You know what? I'm very limber. I consider myself a little bit of a workout fanatic, but yoga is tough for me. So I had a fun time, but definitely challenging. Some of the poses are not good for my mobility. Well, they're good for my mobility training, but definitely humbling.
The beach yoga was good. I need as much as that I can get. I admittedly do not stretch enough in my life. So between the stretching, the core work, and the isometric holds, it was challenging out there.
They're big guys, they're sweaty guys, but I think they gave it their all back there. I'm really grateful for them coming out and supporting. It's exciting to be out here, but it's even more exciting when I get to do it with my husband. So.
Being on the beach in the morning, then serving cocktails throughout the afternoon, and maybe until way into the night, makes for a challenging but rewarding day.
It's a long day, but I mean, listen, there's a lot of people that want to come down and have a good time, and they want to find different ways that they can be involved. And, you know, we obviously have the event at the OD, a lot of the kids stuff over at Excursion Park and family-oriented things. It's a long 48 hours.
Jacqueline London, NBC 10.
Still to come.
Thank you very much.
Birds linebacker Zach Bond was a popular man at the Sensory Walk, and only our cameras had Zach wired as he met with fans. That Awareness to Action exclusive feature is next.
Please welcome Eagles Autism Foundation member Max Hirschman.
Our guy Max, who we've showcased on this very show in years past, getting the chance to throw out a first pitch before a Phillies game to celebrate Autism Acceptance Month. Phillies ace Zach Wheeler caught the pitch and shared an unforgettable moment with Max.
Good for him.
So cool.
So cool. The Eagles Autism Challenge features a 10-mile bike ride, a 5-mile run walk, and then the biggest of the events, the Sensory Walk.
Yeah, and at last year's Sensory Walk, the biggest of the walkers might just have been the Birds middle linebacker, Zach Bond, and only NBC 10 had Zach wired for sound. Aaron Coleman has this NBC 10 exclusive.
Thank you very much. Oh, yeah.
A lot can change in 1 year. Zach Bond is living proof.
Cheese. Can I get a selfie?
Last year, the Birds added him, thinking he would help special teams and possibly at middle linebacker.
My man!
It's going to be good for the camera.
Now, after a breakout season, he's got a new 3-year, $50 million plus contract.
I'm glad you're coming back. Oh, me too.
He was the man of the hour.
What's popping?
Hey.
Let's get a picture.
Do you want to get a picture, Caleb?
Yeah.
You can do it, Caleb. You can do this.
Okay. Can I be right here?
Sorry.
Cheese.
Good job.
Awesome.
Buddy.
High five.
Caleb.
High five, yeah. This is awesome. Obviously something that is ingrained in our organization. It's so cool that the Eagles have something like Eagles Autism, and the challenge is kind of the big game day for it all. I got you, I got you, I got you. I gotta wipe it off.
As Zach did the sensory walk with a record crowd, everyone who wanted a special moment
You're welcome, yes.
got one.
Can you do mine next?
Absolutely. This is like game day. I mean, me just being here and showing up and being a part of something like this has impact on all these people. That's what's awesome.
Zach displayed a special awareness of the sensory needs of the young folks he met.
Whoa! High five, high five. Can I have a high five? No high five? There you go. You're welcome.
The interaction was sweet. He took his time, and it means a lot when you're, walking for a cause like this to have people that he looks up to. He loves the birds. Can we get a go birds? No!
I mean, it's extra special when they open up to me. Obviously, you ask and you do the polite thing. But yeah, just to see the joy on their faces is so awesome.
See, this is Olivia. There's 87 of us here for her today.
Nice. What's going on? High five. Yeah.
It was great. He's really personable. I'm glad that he's out here interacting with the families. It gives a warm and welcoming feeling. This is our first time at the Autism Walk, and we're really enjoying it.
Donnie Truslow did the walk on his prosthetic Eagles leg, a moment that made a huge impression on Zach. The Birds linebacker left a huge impression on Donnie as well.
Very empathetic. He's very nice, very good.
And leave it to the Birds do-it-all linebacker to do it all on this day, even signing off of our story.
Hey everyone, thank you for walking with me. We had a great time. Gonna finish up here. Go Birds.
Erin Coleman, NBC 10 News.
Up next.
My name is Ed Callahan, and I'm the 2025 Eagles Fan of the Year.
He's the Eagles fan who made history earlier this year. But it's his work with Eagles Autism that puts Big Ed Callahan above the rest. The story of Mayfair's finest is on the way.
Oh my gosh! You're the ultimate fan of the year!
No way.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Are you serious?
Oh, that's incredible. That was back in early January when the Eagles surprised lifelong fan Ed Callahan with word that he was not only the Eagles Fan of the Year, but would also be named the NFL's Ultimate Fan. And in doing so, Ed became the first Eagles fan ever to earn that recognition from the league. He was part of the NFL honors right here on NBC 10 before Super Bowl 60 in February. He earned the award not just because of his 7 decades of attending Eagles games, but also his service for our country and his support of Eagles Autism.
We got a shrine to the Dallas Cowboys inside.
That's Ed Callahan taking us inside his Eagles Mobile 2, showing love to Philly's biggest rival.
Here's our shrine to the Dallas Cowboys.
Back at his tailgate, Ed leads the game day call to action. Ed's been a Birds fan for a long time.
My first game was in 1954. I was 8 years old. It was in Shibe Park.
From Shibe Park as a kid to this year's Super Bowl 7 decades later.
The 2025 NFL Fan of the Year is Philadelphia Eagles fan Ed Callahan.
It's been a whirlwind year for Ed.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
First, the Birds surprised him as their team fan of the year in November.
My name is Ed Callahan, and I'm the 2025 Eagles Fan of the Year.
That brought him to the team's honors and finally the big award, the first ever Eagles fan to win NFL Fan of the Year.
This was a complete surprise. You guys got me on this one, and it's a great feeling. Thank you very much.
Ed's passion for his favorite team is a big reason he earned this award. So too is his service as a Navy veteran. But above all, it's his commitment to Eagles Autism.
This is where we do our raffle and our fundraising stuff. Our good friend Lisa
is my main saleswoman for the raffles.
Hundreds of fans flock to Ed's tailgates. He doesn't charge for food. He does ask that everyone purchase a raffle ticket to win prizes and support Eagles Autism.
The Eagles Autism Foundation is important to me because I have a family member that's on the spectrum. Over the past, I'd say 7 years now, we've raised almost $500,000, our team has.
While at the Super Bowl, Ed volunteered with Kylie Kelsey at an Eagles Autism All Abilities Clinic. And seeing the work Eagles Autism does for families up close makes this diehard Birds fan's appreciation for his favorite team run deeper.
The Eagles Autism Foundation is one of the better charities in the country and maybe in the world. And if you're looking for a place to put your money where it's well used, the Eagles Autism Foundation is the place to do it.
Up next,
Jeffrey Lurie.
Winning a Super Bowl is Jeffrey Lurie's top priority. His second is Eagles Autism, so merging the two together allowed for a special surprise. And only NBC 10 was there for a moment that a local family will never forget. That's next.
Welcome back. So since the establishment of the Eagles Autism Foundation nearly a decade ago, Jeffrey Lurie has said his two driving missions are Super Bowls and the foundation. Last year, the Birds chairman had a chance to bring both together in a unique way. NBC 10's Neil Fisher has this Awareness to Action special feature.
Words to describe delivering a world championship to our incredible fan base. There's just nothing that can compare.
The feeling of winning a title and the ring that goes with it is tough to match in sports. So the Eagles Autism Foundation had an idea. Share that excitement with fans.
Hi, Pat. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Oh,
my goodness. Hi. How are you?
Good.
Eagles Autism Executive Director Ryan Hammond, along with Eagles Autism founder Jeffrey Lurie, had a surprise.
Oh, wow. Hi, Aaron. Nice to meet you.
Hello there. This is unbelievable.
We thought that we were speaking with a gentleman named James to learn more about the resources at the Eagles Autism Foundation.
That's Nancy Farron, who along with her husband Pat, recently became more involved with Eagles Autism, including attending the foundation's All Abilities STEM clinic in November, all to support their son Andy, who's autistic.
I just know even as a parent when he was diagnosed, like you kind of feel a little bit lost, and I know that the Eagles Autism Foundation is, doing so much for the research and the resources also available to parents.
So the Farrons bought a ticket in the Eagles Autism fundraising sweepstakes for the chance to win an authentic championship ring. And in late October,
believe it or not, you won the entire lottery.
No way!
Your family will receive our Eagles Super Bowl ring.
And before the Black Friday game against the Bears, it happened. The Birds chairman presenting the Farron family with their official Super Bowl ring, complete with their name engraved, just like the players. For a diehard like Pat, an unforgettable moment.
My father and mother both grew up in Philadelphia, and my dad was always diehard game, never missed a Sunday. We'd always just watch it together, me and my brothers and my father.
And now, as a father himself, Pat feels an even deeper connection to the team he loves.
The team we care about most of the world is having this passion to support a cause that connects so much with our family. It's just very, very special.
We couldn't be happier to know that this ring, something so important to our team, is going to be in the hands of a family that's in our community that they'll get to have in their family forever.
So now the Farrons face the same question Eagles players themselves needed to answer. Where do you keep it?
That is a good question.
Safe, or I think our kids want it to be in like a glass case on display at all times, and we'll see. But
we want to share it though. We want it to be shared with friends, family members. We want people to really just, enjoy this with us.
Neil Fisher, NBC 10 News.
Up next.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
An Eagles icon launches a new partnership that allows kids of all abilities to get in the game, especially football. We'll show you how that decision is impacting one of the most famous families in football media. Next.
Let's go, Rory. Good shuffle, good shuffle, good shuffle.
Go, Rory. Having a great time. He looks great at this year's All Abilities Football Clinic. That was March 14th at the Jefferson Health Complex in South Philly. Youngsters of every ability getting a chance to play where the pros play. Some even spiking the ball in celebration, just like the pros. Then there's Carter Casper, who decided he needed his TV time. Check it out.
Hey, everyone. That was Carson. I know one thing for adjustment, so thank you.
He loves it. He talks about it. He doesn't stop talking about it. He takes it home. You can see he picks up different things. He kicks the ball. He throws the ball. He loves sports, and so just being able to be here and have the one-on-one, participation and the attention and things like that, he eats it up.
Just means so much. Rob Casper, Carter's dad there. Carter was one of many having a blast at this year's sold-out event. And days like this are made possible by the commitment of families to their children and the commitment of local business partners of Eagles Autism, whose financial assistance allows everyone to get in the game.
NBC 10's Matt DeLucia has more on that and how one family whose name football fans might recognize is helping as well.
How you doing? Oh, yeah, yep.
Brandon Graham making a sun-splashed April day even brighter at the Norion headquarters in Radnor, PA.
Oh, heck of a day. I mean, not often do you get to see Brandon Graham, get autographs, take pictures with him.
Norion continue to step up their support of Eagles Autism.
We will donate once again $250,000.
Man.
Employees raised funds through raffles. Helping the company's support of Eagles Autism to surpass $1 million. And this year they took on a new role as partner of the foundation's All Abilities Clinics.
1, 2, 3, Eagles!
All Abilities events range from football to cheerleading to drum lines to STEM. And this year's All Abilities STEM Clinic included Madden Orlovsky, a huge Eagles fan. His mom, Tiffany, explains why this event was so important to her family.
For my son specifically, he's a triplet, so he sees like a lot of the things that his brothers are doing. So it's nice to be able to actually invite them as well, and they can do something together and all enjoy it.
Turns out Madden is a special talent.
Today is April 2nd. It's World Autism Awareness Day. I have an autistic son. He's actually here with us, named Madden, and his superpower is drawing. He loves art. He loves to draw.
That's Dan Orlovsky, a co-host on ESPN's NFL Live. The network had Madden draw all of the on-set graphics for their show last April, making Dad so proud.
Shout out to you and Tiffany for continuing to encourage who he is and for celebrating all of that.
Yeah, he's the man.
Madden did so well that Eagles Autism, along with their partners on the STEM event, Bentley Systems, chose Madden to create the cover of the coloring book that's given to every clinic participant. Dan couldn't be there. He was working at ESPN, but he explained to our John Clark on his podcast the next day what that gesture meant.
They treated my son like, I would imagine they treat Saquon and Jalen and AJ. Just rolled out the red carpet for him. The people that were in contact with my wife really were above and beyond.
How special when you have someone with a unique ability in your family and you get to celebrate it. So obviously we learned a lot about Madden's story during Autism Acceptance Month, where it was showcased in the backdrop of his dad's, segment on ESPN. To be able to lean into this community and use their talent as something to give as a takeaway, it's something all of these families will have, and Madden will be, a legacy project as part of it.
And the Orlovsky's experience is one the foundation hopes all participants experience. The road to memorable moments begins with corporate partnerships like the one Eagles Autism has with Norion.
It's great to reflect on those type of stories. It is quite impressive, and it actually brings a smile to me as well.
Without partners like Norion, these opportunities aren't possible, and we know firsthand from the response of the families and the sense of community that they feel being a part of it, it really is transforming lives.
For our Eagles Autism special, Matt DeLucia, NBC 10.
Now, that moment with Dan and his son Madden last year was incredible. But just last week on World Autism Acceptance Day, Madden was back on ESPN.
And once again, he and his dad shared another very special moment.
I love the Eagles.
Yeah, I know you do, bro.
Good answer. Yeah.
You love their song.
Yep. Can we sing it together?
You can sing it.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
That was awesome.
Gosh. All of us in tears watching this sweet moment between a talented young boy and his proud papa. We'll be right back.
We're back with a reminder that our 2026 season coverage begins with this special tonight, but only gets better. 3 separate Eagles draft specials coming your way later this month. Sunday, April 19th, it's our Eagles draft preview. Howie Roseman and Ross Tucker join us. And Thursday, April 23rd, it's a live Eagles draft day. Nick Sirianni joins us and live reports from the team draft party. Then on Sunday, April 26th, Eagles Blueprint brings you inside the Birds draft room and has an exclusive interview with the team's top pick. That's all the time we have on this Awareness to Action Eagles Autism Challenge special. Thanks for watching. I'm Kelsey Kushner.
And I'm Lena Tillett. The 9th annual Eagles Autism Challenge is just 1 month away, May 9th. We can't wait. Good night to you, everyone.